That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on! Ah!
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spun.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Two paths may lead to one destination, and that destination is just one step away for our pairing tonight. This all-female attack battled its way through the rigors of the regular season, winning 2 high-tenacity playoff series and putting a serious exclamation point on a rookie campaign that's now solidified their status as true AAA competitors. Their opponent stands as the XBL's first ever undefeated regular season team. Nearly challenging every AAA offensive record along the way, this Rookie of the Year has a huge opportunity to cap off a legendary season with a trip to the dance. Chronic Lies and the Femme Fatales face off with OneEyedCman and the St. Paul Swashbucklers. Welcome to the AAA semifinals.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. My name is Dwayne. I'm one of the co-commissioners of this league, and I'm going to be taking you through the color commentary this evening in our AAA semifinal. And joining me in the booth once again for the play-by-play is 10-season veteran, fellow league office member, and Hall of Famer No Hummus. Hummus, welcome back to the booth. How you doing tonight?
Yeah, doing great tonight. Last night we saw a great matchup, and I'm just looking forward to maybe seeing a matchup just as a great.
That's true. We started off our week last night with the XBL semifinals kicking off between Ashnod and Luke, games 1 and 2. They split that. It was really awesome. Really competitive games that we saw from those two last night. And this evening, we're kicking off our AAA semifinals with games 1 and 2 of the semi between the number 1 undefeated in the regular season, St. Paul Swashbucklers, headed by OneEyedCman, against the number 5, a bit of an upset there in the semifinals, number 5. Or in the quarterfinals, number 5, Femme Fatales, headed by Chronic Lies. So 2 rookie players in the XBL's AAA facing off here in this semifinal.
Yeah, it's not very often where you see two teams, they come into their first season in the league, and they go almost all the way to the distance. As you're saying, both of the teams rookies. And in their first seasons, they've been able to, fight off the other teams. Now they remain as the Final Four.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see. It's something that maybe we could say we haven't really seen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it makes me remember Season 8 vividly, where almost every player involved that was on their PC was a rookie, and we saw, Ashnod and Lazy in the finals, in the semifinals, just absolutely mashing the ball, impressing everybody, just putting up great scores, great numbers, and all that. And these two players doing the same here in the AAA in Season 11. It's just reminiscent of times like that, seeing new players come into the league and really show their talent. So congratulations to both of them for getting this far and having to face off here tonight. Something that I alluded to a little bit was OneEyedCman being undefeated in the regular season, but are there any cracks in the armor that might have appeared in El Hummus in this past quarterfinal series?
Right, because in case you guys didn't know, the Swashbucklers, they actually lost 2 games here in the playoffs. The Milkmen, they actually pushed them to a 5-game series that went right down to the wire. But they were able to escape with this series, but it sort of lets everyone now know in the league and whoever faces them that these Swashbucklers are not completely invincible. They're very strong, but they are beatable. So let's see how that goes forward as we move through the playoffs.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see as the stakes are now higher and the ego is now higher. We've raised it up to 85 batting ego for the AAA semifinals and World Series as well. 90 pitching, 90 base running, and 90 fielding. So Chronic Lies and the Femme Fatales, like you just said, able to see what happened in that quarterfinal between Unholy Jesus and OneEyedCman, seeing that Seaman was able to lose a couple games and then able to grind out their own quarterfinal in 5 games to get here. It did Chronic Lies. It should be interesting for them to be able to see now Seaman is beatable, and maybe they'll be able to make a series out of this against the number 1 seed. So without further ado, we're going to get the players ready and let them know that it's time to cue, and we'll bring the game 1 and 2 action right to you.
All right, good evening, everyone. We're going to El Viejo Stadium for Game 1 of the AAA Conference Finals. We have the Swashbucklers and the Femme Fatales going at it. The players share their pleasantries, as we have Kylo Williamson at bat, and on the mound will be Shiny the Blue.
Yeah, really excited to
As I
see
was
these two face off.
Yep, definitely an exciting matchup here, as that was out number 1 popped up. That was caught inside for a 1-0 count. Curveball throw high and out, make it a 1-1 count. Foul ball into left field territory for a 1-2 count. A little bit of weird ball there, but looks like the shortstop gets some time, throws his first for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 39.
And up the bat is Zoe Toblom. As that one's a ball 1. Hit into stands to make it a 1-1 count. 2-1 count. Inside slider swung at. Looks like this one's could be close, but it looks like the second baseman gets in time for out number 3 for a 1-2-3 inning. Go to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0.
Yeah, Seaman able to get Chronic swinging at a few balls out of the zone. We'll see if that continues. Ooh, that one catching up to him a little quick.
So yeah, maybe Fatales didn't want that, but looks like it'll be a quick 2-strike count. That's a 1-2 count. That's a low 2-2 count. Curveball. A high curveball looks like to make it a 3-2 count. And looks like the pitcher's walked after a quick 0-2 count, throws 4 straight balls, and now we got a runner on first with no outs. Not the best start for the Femme Fatales.
Yeah, it's a ton of speed on Captain Crook, and you can see Seaman very disciplined to start off.
Yeah, he may try to go for the early steer, or maybe just hold off and try to just move that runner around. As we have a 2-1 count. That one's thrown inside slider for a 3-1 count. That one's hit hard, and it looks like it'll just get into foul territory to make it a full 3-2 count. Run on first with no outs. Swing and a miss for out number 1, so catches him swinging there, and now we have 1 out with the run on first.
Good challenge pitch with the fastball. That's what Chronic needed right there.
For sure. And now we got ball 1 on the low curveball. Throw high and in for 2-0 count. Oh, high, just gets the strike zone there, 2-1 count. Gets the corner once again to make it a 2-2 count. So this will be the 3rd full count now in this inning. As swing and a miss once again for out number 2, so catches him swinging on the full count for a second time. Now we got 2 outs here. Runner on first. Cutlass Cruz coming up next.
The Chronic's sort of taking the long way here, getting a couple of these strikeouts, but any way you can get outs, especially against a team like the Swashbucklers, just get it done. Just gotta watch the pitch count.
Yeah, gotta watch the pitch count, and you gotta wonder with those stats how long is she could be able to last. If she's already hitting 22 pitches, that one goes right up the middle. Looks like the runner will be held at second, so now we got runners on first and second with 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first. This is quick strike 1, high and in, swing and a miss. Swings at that one, but goes foul to make a 0-2 count. Catches him looking for strike 3, so the 3rd strikeout of the inning to keep the runners at bay, make it still a 0-0 ball game.
A great sequence there from Chronic Lies. Big strikeout there to end it.
Yeah, I'm thinking based on the previous few batters, he was probably thinking he was going to go for a ball, but just hit it right at him. As that one goes to second baseman, throw into first for out number 1. So next up is Gino Torrance. So we are first at bat. This is strike 1. So that one will be thrown to first for out number 2. Next up, Tatum Holland.
Ball inside.
That's a ball 1. Make it a 1-0 count.
That's up.
There's a ball 2, making it 2-0.
Strike.
Strike 1, make it 2-1.
Strike.
Strike 2, that's a 2-2 count now. Hit right to second baseman. Looks like that will be thrown to first for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning as we go to bottom of the second. Still 0-0 ball game.
Yeah, a lot of soft, unproductive contact from the Femme Fatales. Exactly what Seaman's looking for on those pitches.
Yeah, I wonder if the 85 ego is beginning to affect us. We see another soft contact to the second baseman for out number 1.
It seems to be affecting both players, at least early. Seaman, though, able to hit that one hard up the middle.
Yep, as he gets on for a single. So now we have runner on first with 1 out, with Kathy Cannon up next.
Ball low. Ball inside.
Ball 2 makes a 2-0 count.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, 4-2-1 count.
Strike.
That's strike 2, 2-2. Swings out of that one, and he gets hit off of his. Now runners on first and second with only 1 out now, here in the bottom of the second.
Chronic went back to the well on that inside curveball. That second one just did not get inside enough. Good piece of hitting from Seaman to put 2 runners on. I think now he's showing bunt.
Outside.
Yeah, it's like, can't tell if he's trying to go for the bunt, maybe trying to bait the pitcher, but looks like now it's a 2-1 count. As we get to a 2-2 count, so that one hit foul. Ketchum looking in there for out number 2, so that'll be the 4th strikeout for the Femme Fatales. As two outs now. As that one's popped up, first baseman catches for out number 3, so Femme Fatales get out the inning once again, and to still lead the game at 0-0. That one's hit to shortstop quickly and goes first for out number 1, so quick out there.
Both these
And next
players
up is-
working really quick.
Yeah, Femme Fatales may want to consider holding back a little. As that one's popped up into the just outside of the infield. That looks to be caught for out number 2. Next up is the pitcher, Pansy Banks. That's a strike 1.
Ball inside.
Ball 1 just outside the strike zone.
That's inside.
Looking there, make it a 2-1 count. That was hit hard into the outfield. Center fielder has to track it back a little. Almost looked like he wasn't gonna catch it, but he ends up getting it for out number 3. So we go into the bottom of the 3rd, still 0-0 ball game.
That's down.
And next up is Chris Cannon,
Ball inside.
who has a 2-0 count now.
Ball high.
Ball 3, 3-0 count.
Strike.
Strike 1. That was hit hard into the outfield. Looks like it'd be right between left field and center field. Right into the gap at El Viejo as a runner around second. Looks like he's gonna push for 3rd. And it looks like he'll turn around. And he'll get a leadoff double.
Yeah, nice double there for One-Eyed Seaman.
That's up.
Got to be careful when you get in those 3-ball count situations because he'll be sitting on a fastball, something to hit coming right into the zone.
For sure, we saw right there that it was just right in the perfect spot. As that one's hit to the shortstop, thrown to second just in time. Gets back for number 1.
That's inside.
Next up is ball 1. That one's hit right to first base, and it looks like she'll be able to run out to the bag for out number 2. So we got a run on 3rd now with 2 outs. Timmy Two Pegs up next.
Inside.
Ball 1 thrown inside. Pansy Banks beginning to tire out now with 52 pitches and going.
Ball inside.
Yeah, that pitch count for Banks, not too friendly, but she could get through this 3rd. Big swing and a miss there on that heater down the middle.
I mean, that one could have been dangerous if he makes contact.
Ball inside.
And now we run to a full count here, 3-2 with 2 outs, runner on 3rd. Here's the pitch. That one popped up into right field. Looks like the outfield will get there. Ooh, just in time for out number 3.
Yeah, great job by Chronic Lies after the leadoff double to shut the door and just get 3 straight outs. No runs scored this one, just deadlocked through 3.
Yeah, they've done a great job for these first 3 innings, but you gotta wonder how long did they keep that starting pitcher in as we get into a 3-1 count. Swing and a miss for out number 1, catch them swingy on the full count. Now we got Vivian Longbottom coming up next. Quick strike 1. That one's popped just in front of the shortstop. Those are the first 4 out number 2, so quick 2 outs here. We got Zoe Toblom. Next, that's a ball 1. That one's hit hard. Looks like it will go into the outfield. Misses it. The outfield doesn't get a glove on it. Looks like now the runner will be able to get on second. So missed opportunity there to end the inning. Now Carmel Anger will have to see if she could take advantage.
Yeah, it's a big 2-out mistake. Maybe Chronic Lies can just get a hit here, but it's got to be something she can hit.
Here we saw something similar. Oh, as that one goes right up the middle, this one will be close. Center field gets the diving stop on there, able to prevent a hit and end the inning.
Great timing from Seaman. Had to be precise to make that play.
Yeah, I thought that was going to drop, but center field is able to grab it. And as we go into the bottom of the 4th, already 1 out. As that one's going to be a ball 1. Strike 1, throwing high and out. Low ball 2 on the outside edge. That was hit hard to the shortstop. Looks like she'll throw it to first in time for out number 2. So 2 outs here. As next up is Kathy Cannon, who already has a single today.
Yeah, Pansy Bank's a bit tired, but she does look to be a bit more settled down as well. Able to get some pretty good outs here. Looks like it'll be another 1-2-3 inning.
Yep, quick 1-2-3 there. So we go to the top of the 5th now. Still 0-0 ball game. Looks like we're having a pitcher duel once again, as that one goes right up the middle, right past the diving glove, and we have a quick leadoff single.
That's a big hit for the Femme Fatales.
That'll be a strike 1. And it goes for runner. It looks like it'll be close. Oh no. The first baseman just gets a glove on that one and just stops the hit and run.
Yeah, I think Chronic probably could have scored there, having that runner on the go on the pitch. But that's just one of those plays. Got to hit it where there ain't.
Yep. Honestly, on that play, that probably could have been double play even if they don't run. But they still get a runner back though as the single there. They'll have to now try to capitalize. This is strike 2, 0-2 count. Swing and a miss for out number 3, so caught swinging there. Runner left on first as we go into the bottom of the 5th now. The 9-1-2 coming up next. That one's hit. Oh, just right there. Gets her in time for out number 1. Next up is Captain Crook, who's 0 for 1 with a walk today, as that one's thrown inside for strike 1. It's a low ball 1, 1-1 count. Ball 2 in the outside, keep it at a 2-1 count. Ooh, right down the middle. That one's going to left field. This one might be close, but I think it will be gone. We have our first score of the game. Home run, solo shot to make it a 1-0 ball game here in Game 1 of the conference finals.
That one hung up there for a while. It was questionable if it was going to get over the fence, but then it was clear. It got over by 2 or 3 rows in the end. Nice shot there from Captain Crooks. And yeah, big solo shot to open the scoring in the semis.
That may have broken open the offense here for the Swashbucklers, as now we got a runner on first now with the 1 out. And I'm assuming the starting pitcher is no longer locked in.
Yeah, she's getting real tired real fast at 70 pitches.
I'm not sure the condition of the bullpen for the Femme Fatales, but you gotta wonder how long they're gonna wait until they go into that bullpen. As that one's hit hard to second baseman, she's able to get it though in time for round number 2. Ooh, that one's strike 1. That looked like a potential hit there. That one's hit to third baseman. Third baseman gets a diving stop on the third. First, this will be close and just in time for out number 3. So quick solo shot from the Swashbucklers, and they take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 6th.
Big play by Chronic to end that inning. Could have been even more danger if that snuck down the line, but Bertha Banks laid out for it completely. And yeah, now playing from behind, got to close that gap.
Yeah, those dives, they're usually very close. They often tend to bounce off the glove, but this time she was able to get a glove on it. As that one's hit right up the middle, they get off to a good start here now with a single run on first with no outs. Next
Yeah,
up
pinch
is
it for the
Kyla
pitcher and
Williamson.
get a hit.
Oh, right, that was the pitcher. I did not realize that. Definitely good production there. As that one's hit hard into left field, it looks like the Femme Fatales will take the lead here. See ya, home run, 2-run shot from Kyla Williamson. First home run of the postseason. Make it a 2-home-run shot.
That's huge for Chronic Lies. What a response. Taking that mistake pitch right out of the park, and then another one to get a hit here. 3 consecutive hits for the Fatales here in the 6th.
Talk about swallowing up that momentum. You know, Swashbucklers wins this inning, having that 1-run lead. Now all of a sudden they just turned it on its head. Next up is Caramel Anger. She's 0 for 2 today. That one's going to be popped up into left field, and looks like that will be out number 2. So a quick 2 outs here, slowing down the Femme Fatales offense a little bit. And looks like that one's hit hard into center field, but just doesn't get enough distance on it. Just shy of the warning track for out number 3s, but not before the Femme Fatales strike back with a 2-run homer of their own. As we go into the bottom 6 now, Timmy Two Pegs hits that one. And it'll be the 5-6-7 up next. As he hits that one hard into left field, that will be a leadoff single now. We may see a similar scenario play out of the previous inning. Is this a ball 1? That's strike 1. You know, it should also be noted that Maggie Trempleson does come in for the starting pitcher as she throws her first strikeout of the day.
That one was right down the middle, but C-Man pulled the reticle off it seemed. Got way underneath. Now you have to think that Chronic's going to be looking for a double play here, trying to work something on the ground.
For sure. Gets him swinging on the high inside corner, the 2-1 count. Swings there and looks that he gets the double play that he was looking for. So a 1-2-3 inning to end it. As we go to the top of the 7th, Femme Fatales holding on to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it's close here, but running out of time is C-Man to try and tie the game. Let's see if Chronic can add to the lead at some point here with these next 2 at-bats.
Oh, that one's hit hard into the outfield. This one may not even make it over. It does not. It just hits that gap in the outfield, so it'll only end up being a double. If that's anywhere else in the stadium, that's a clear home run.
Yeah, crushed there by Chronic Lies. Another great start to lead off an inning here. Starting to warm up late, and now Bertha Banks with an RBI chance.
And changeup thrown for a 1-1 count. That was hard. Second baseman, shortstop makes a dive for it, and this one will be close. Double play. Great heads up defense there. And now the Swashbucklers get out of that one. 2 outs now. As that one goes up the wall for a 1-1 count. Oh, that's a 3-1 count. That was hard up the middle. As now we got a runner on first with 2 outs. And if you're the Femme Fatales, you just gotta wish that they didn't get hit with that double play earlier.
Yeah, it was a great play by C-Man to take away 2 runners, and then the runner goes here. A hit and run attempt, it looks like, with the relief pitcher, but not gonna work out for Chronic.
Yeah, interesting call to go for it there. But we go into the bottom 7th now, still 2-1 lead. As that one popped up to the catcher, it looks like she'll just catch that one easily. 4 out number 1. Looks like the pitcher will come out, and in will come Border Peace Ship. Hopefully I said that right.
Yeah, not sure how that one's going to be pronounced, but either way, decent stats for a pinch hitter coming off the bench. So Chronic's going to have to be careful not to allow this 1-out base runner.
Now will be out number 2. It should be noted that this reliever has a K-man trait, so with the additional 85 ego, those high velo pitches just may become even harder to hit.
Yeah, that's true. Trampleson maxed out as well, or nearly so in the stats. So she's throwing at about 103 miles an hour, and that one off the hands ends up being a little liner to end the inning.
And we go to the top of the 8th now. Still a 2-1 lead. That was it. Oh, great heads up defense there from third baseman to jump up and catch it. Round number 1.
That's inside.
As that one is going to be a strike 1. Now it just goes into foul territory to make it a 1-2 count with 1 out. Runners on.
Ball inside.
2-2 count. Hits that one hard in center field. Crooks will have to get this one. Oh, it goes over his head once again. The second time it goes over his head. Now the runner will make it second. So this is the second time this game where Crook has not been able to get his glove on the ball.
Yeah, it's tough for Seaman at center field. Woes for sure. Maybe just misjudging the depth a little bit there. Great bunt from Chronic Laz. That's looking like it could be a hit. More speed on that runner. Wow, would have got it done.
Yeah, definitely if that runner had speed, that would have made it. But great bunt there. Probably one of the best bunts I've seen. Let's strike 2, 1-2 count. Raises that one. Looks like Crooks will catch it this time for round number 3. So no harm done as we go to the bottom of the 8th now. Still a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, these two playing it so close on the back of just 2 home runs being all the difference.
That one's thrown low for a 2-1 count. Hit hard to second base and shortstop. My bad, as that one's out number 1. Next up, Plunder Yalu. That's a strike 2 just on the outside edge. K-man trait activated here. Hits that one hard into the foul territory. Hits on to third baseman. Looks like that'll be a throw to first for out number 2. So time is running out here for the swashbucklers. Cutlass Cruz is coming up now. At this one, just over the diving glove of the shortstop, and now we got a runner on first with 2 outs here.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting to stay alive, just flipping it to the left side for Seaman. He's got to do something with the middle of his order coming to the plate now. Maggie Trampleson has been tough to answer.
I was just going to say, if you're the swashbucklers, you're going to want to maybe hold back a little, that pitch count run up, but they don't do that, and now they go into the top of the 9th. Femme Fatale still leading 2-1.
Big moment for some insurance for Chronic. Let's see if they can get it. Biggs Cannon, though. Huge strikeout.
Wow, just well-placed forkball there. Gotta be careful with those, but if you place it right, it's a great pitch to have in your arsenal. As that one's hit right up the middle, looks like it'll just be a 1-out single. As next up comes up is Bertha Banks. That one's high for a ball 1. That one's hit hard to second baseman, gets a diving stop on it. Doesn't make it in time to second, so now runners on first and second on the fielder's choice. That does not pay off.
Tough play where everybody's safe. You have to think Chronic wants to capitalize here.
Ooh, we just saw that forkball there. Oh, pitcher throws back, maybe watching for a double steal. Oh, catcher isn't able to catch it. This one will be close. Out number 2, third baseman does not have enough speed. And now we got a runner on second with 2 outs. That was hit hard into the outfield, just rocketed into there. Looks like 1 run will come in easily. It looks like that will be a 2-out double.
Yeah, it would have been 2 runs there for Chronic Lies, but 1 run gonna help a lot, and another one that could sneak
What?
fair. Ooh,
Ooh.
just missed.
Wow. Seems like the Femme Fatales has been able to get some good hitting production out of their pitchers today, and that almost became another run. It looks like the reliever is just gonna have to hold on here. And it looks like he will, so that'll be out number 3. The Femme Fatales score on a 2-out double, and now they go to the bottom of the 9th with a 3-1 lead. 6, 7, 8 coming up. That one's hit softly into the outfield. This one might be close, but nope, it will drop in. So a good leadoff single here for the Swashbucklers. Maggie Trempleson now no longer locked in. That one hits hard. The diving third stop but gets it. Out number 1. Out number 2. Great defense there. Being able to quickly throw the ball after the dive. And now we have 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 9th.
That was an absolutely epic double play there from Chronic Lies. Huge to save any potential danger there. Now just needs to shut the door with 1 more out here and complete a Game 1 upset to take into Game 2 here tonight.
And also it'd be out number 3. So Femme Fatales start off with an upset victory here. Final score 3-1. The Femme Fatales are powered by a 2-run home run in the 6th, and then a 2-out double in the 9th. And good sturdy pitching was able to shut down these Swashbucklers. What do you say, Dwayne?
A really impressive game. I think the ego definitely showed its head there, especially in the beginning for both players, unable to make a lot of hard contact. But then it seemed like Chronic Lies really adjusted to it well mid-game and got the production that they needed to, score the 3 runs and just really outpitched Seaman, who looked a bit eager to try and score some runs once he got down, and it just was not happening for him. Well, we'll see in Game 2, though. It could easily flip on its head from what we saw. I think both players looked pretty good.
Yeah, Chronic Lies showing a lot of what he has shown in the regular season. I believe he had good pitching stats, and his offense always very sturdy. And he showed it there, being able to lock down the Swashbucklers and prevent them from getting any rallies.
Yeah, that was impressive. I mean, we've talked about earlier how the Swashbucklers in the regular season were 28-0, and they had, they challenged nearly every AAA record in the books. If they had more games to play, I think in this regular season they probably would have broke a few more of them than they did, other than win percentage. But in the playoffs, he already lost 2 games to Unholy Jesus, and now he starts off the semifinals with a loss here to Chronic Lies. And the former series wasn't even on 85 ego. This one on 85. So it's interesting to see how the intensity's ramped up in the playoffs, and now some cracks in the armor start to show. But Game 2 is going to be big tonight, and then the games we play on Wednesday, Games 3 and 4, are going to be crucial for both of these players.
I definitely think the increase in ego, I think, just separates just like the pure skill, and then starts to throw in that the mental game of and how these managers are able, if they're able to bounce back from these defeats or be able to push some momentum depending which team you are.
Yes, indeed. And it looks like the players are going to get ready to get back in the queue for game number 2. So just hang tight with us for just a moment, and we'll have the action come on at you in just a second.
Good evening, everyone. In case you're just joining us, we are in Game 2 of our quarterfinals. We go into Sakura Stadium now. Femme Fatale's home. They took Game 1 with a shocking upset victory. Final score 3-1. Now they'll look to push their momentum here as they look to continue to lock down the swashbucklers.
Yeah, Femme Fatales and they're all pinks at Sakura matching those cherry blossoms as that second pitch of the game is stroked by Seaman. Good leadoff single to respond to that Game 1 loss.
Yeah, they were able to get a lot of offense here, but they already get started with a good single here. Let's see if they could push, keep it going. Next one is the ball 1. 2-0 count. This is 2-1 count, just on the outside. Bounced it hard just between second and first baseman. Now we got runners on first and second with no outs here. Good opportunity for the swashbucklers to get on the board.
It's pretty
Next up,
similar to how Game 1 started.
Yeah, now think about swashbucklers did start with 2 runners, but Femme Fatales were able to lock it down. Let's see if they're able to do it so one more time. Strike 1 there on the outside. Hits someone to first baseman, throws second, throws right back to first for double play, as now we have runner on third with 2 outs.
Massive double play early, especially when they're hit to the first baseman. The play can develop a little slowly, so big 2 outs for Chronic here in the first inning.
Yeah, if I don't know if you noticed, they seem like and out number 3, quick bat to the pitcher, catches that one. So look at that. Once again, the Femme Fatales get out of the inning. As that one's hit up to the pitcher for out number 1. And on the mound is Cannot Swim. As that one's the ball 1, and now it's strike 2. That one's hit softly to the shortstop. Gonna be thrown to first for out number 2.
Yeah, this pitcher low velocity, so switching things up a little bit, I think, on Chronic lies. We'll see how Seaman decides to utilize him. On the contrary, Chronic has a very high velocity pitcher.
Ooh, that one just shy of being a home run, but looks like it'll be a double. Catches the deeper part of Sakura Hills. Not where you want to hit it, but it still gets a double, so good production overall. This could be a strike 1. That one's hit hard, but it's just going to go into foul territory for a 1-2 count. 2-2 count. That one's hit hard into right field. Looks like the right field just gets it in time for out number 3, so gets out of that one. Now we go to the top of the second. Still 0-0.
Yeah, a little bit of excitement from both players getting some hits in the first inning, but no production so far.
Yeah. A good tease of offense, but just nothing comes out. As that one's grounded for out number 1. And next up we have Buck Snatcha. Grounds up that one right up the middle to get a 1-out single. So good hit there as Moki Flintlock comes up the bat.
It's really interesting to see how 85 Ego has done its job, I think, for these players, really closing the gap that might have, appeared in the regular season where Seaman was just so far above the rest of the pack with that 28-0 record.
And just as you're saying that, the runner goes for second now, so now we have runner on second on the steal with 1 out. That was hit hard, right up to second baseman, catches that one. No double play there, but now we have 2 outs now with the runner on second. Kathy Cannon up next. As that one's hit hard into center field. Is that going to make it? Ooh, wow, just barely catches that one for out number 3.
Yeah, she caught that off her shoe tops, like reaching behind herself. It looked like she overran it a little bit. Huge catch for Chronic Lies, almost gave up a run.
Yeah, she doesn't catch that one. That's going to be a run, but it looks like nothing will happen with it, as that becomes out number 1 from the catch and foul territory. Next up is Tatum Holland, the center fielder who made the catch earlier. Ball 2, make it a 2-1 count. That one's hit. Just bloop single to make it a 1-out runner. Now Bertha Banks up next.
Seaman's utilizing his low velo pitcher really well, getting a lot of soft contact there. Chronic able to just flip that one over the head of the second baseman. You love those when you get them, but when they're against you, they can be tough.
For sure. And there he gets out number 2 on the catch and outfield. Next up is Avalon Wigs. My bad. And runner goes, misses that one, and looks like that will be safe on second. So runner on second now with 2 outs. These players being more aggressive on the base path. Oh wow, look at that. Runner gets the ball just goes past the shortstop. This one will be close. This one will be play to play, and it looks like it will be out number 3. So great throw from the center fielder to prevent the run, and now we still are a 0-0 ball game.
Yeah, what a sequence there. Ends up getting out anyway in the end, but it wasn't really as conventional as you thought it might be.
Yeah. I think we saw there that the runner on second actually stopped for running, so I wonder if that could have made the difference. As we get a quick 1-2-3 inning here for out number 3. As we go to the bottom of the third now, Kiwi Tanner up next.
Yeah, that is a fast 1-2-3 inning there for Chronic Lives. That's what you need when you're playing against the number 1 seed, and you already have a 1-game in-hand advantage.
And now, great diving stop on the second baseman. Gets in time to first for out number 1. Next up is Kyla Williamson, the leadoff hitter. That's strike 1. That one's hit the shortstop and throw in time for out number 2. Next up is Vivian Longbottom. As always, blooped once again into the outfield. Outfielders maybe look a little lost out there, but someone gets to it, and now we're runner on first with 2 outs.
Yeah, good piece of hitting for Chronic there. Again, the low velo. Seaman using it well, but unable to beat it. Ooh, what a tag tie at first.
Yeah, definitely a little funny play there. As we go to the top of the 4th, still a 0-0 ball game with Plunder Yalut up next. That one's caught by second baseman for out number 1. Next up, we have Cutlass Cruz.
And Kiwi
That's a
Tanner's been
strike
getting
1.
some quick outs.
Yeah, look at 27 pitches through 3.1 innings, as that one goes right up the middle for a 1-out single. I think the Femme Fatales being able to generate a lot of double plays here has been able to cut down their pitch count. That was a ball 2, make it a 2-1 count. Runner goes, and looks like the pitcher catches in time, and it looks like caught running for out number 2. So good heads up there from the pitcher, and now it's 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, Seaman has to be just trying to manufacture something there. You don't blame him, but then he goes wildly swinging after one there out of the zone to strike out, and just like that, he's out of an inning where he had a base runner.
Yeah, although it's 0-0, he still may be feeling the pressures being down 1-0 in the series right now. Next is 2-1 count. 2-2 count. Hit that one hard into center field. Brooks will be able to catch it this time for out number 1.
Both of these players have pitched so well. Even their mistake pitches have found their way to a lot of fielders for outs. This time, though, Chronic gets that one into the gap. Should be extra bases. Gets in standing up. It's big with 1 out.
Yep, good double there. Next up, we have Tatum Holland. Ooh, hit hard again. Runner rounding third. It looks like stay there at third. Now we got runners at the corners with only 1 out. If you're the swashbucklers, you're going to be trying to get a double play here.
Yeah, no challenge on that play. You saw what happened last time.
Ooh, a bit of a weird double play there, but... Or not double play, a bunt there, but still... Now we're in 2-1 count. ball 3, make it a 3-1 count now. Ooh, that one's left over the middle, but just doesn't swing at it. Now full count here. Swings at that one now, so runner goes home. We got runners on first and second on the RBI single. Now it's a 1-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. So that's a strike 1. Ooh, that one's hit high. That one may go all the way. This one will be play at the wall. Over the wall. See a home run, 3-run shot to make it a 4-0 ball game. Just breaks the game open here on a 413 footer.
Wow, that one, I didn't think, honestly, had the distance off the bat. It just carried all the way to dead center field. Huge 3-run home run. Chronic finally starting to lock in on that low velocity pitcher.
Yeah, Zachary, some of these home runs here, they seem just to hang forever in the air, but eventually they just make it over the wall. As it looks like that's the end of the day for that pitcher. As that one goes into the outfield again, looks like runner will make it home. Crooks dives for it, isn't able to get it, so it looks like this will be an RBI triple now. Game is just blowing up here on the Swashbucklers, as now a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, big inning for the girls in pink. Femme Fatales absolutely breaking it open. We were not expecting this after the pitchers duel we saw in the first game, but you know, anything can happen here in the XBL playoffs.
And that was now out number 2, so runner doesn't advance from third, so we have a runner on third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Femme Fatales leading 5-0. This one's hit hard once again into the outfield, but this time it just doesn't go over. Way shy of running check for out number 3, so huge inning here for the Femme Fatales as they go to the top of the 5th here with a lot of momentum.
Yeah, 5 runs of support for Kiwi Tanner. You got to think that Chronic's feeling good on the mound.
Yeah, and last game we saw that the starter had a lot more pitches, but now Kiwi Tanner only has 36 pitches in the 5th inning. So if they're able to hold their relief pitches as long as possible, this may be another victory here for the Femme Fatales.
Yeah, very interesting. The complexions of both games very different through 4+.
Yeah, when we saw last time it was the Swashbucklers who struck first, but this time it was the Femme Fatales. As that one's hit into right field for out number 3, so a 1-2-3 inning. Go to the bottom of the 5th now. Femme Fatales cruising with a 5-0 lead. As that one's hit hard into left field, Ivor makes it, but just isn't able to hold down to it as he gets a single.
Yeah, when you're already down, those ones sting a little bit extra for Seaman. You got to feel for him there, making a good diving attempt with Smokey Flintlock. Just can't get it done, lets that runner get on the bags, and now Gina Torrens has a chance with that runner on.
This is strike 1, 2-1 count now. That one goes into foul territory for a 2-2 count now with the slow runner on first. So we got full count now. Hits that one hard. This one might be close. Oh, right fielder slides for him. Misses it by a lot. Now he has to run back for right field. Let's see if the runner will be able to make it home. This one will be close. And says he will slide in and score. So now we got a 6-0 ball game on the error by the right fielder. And I'm not sure what the right fielder was doing there, but it did not pay off.
Yeah, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, it seems, for the Bucklers here in game 2. Got to try and clean it up on the hill and then get back to the dish and get some production going.
Yeah, P. Pfizer, Matey, not having a day to remember right now.
It's a play on first, mate.
Oh, I did not realize that. But then, as you're saying, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Ball bounces off the shortstop, and now it's a 7-0 ball game. Femme Fatales threatening for a mercy rule. That one's hit hard into center field. This one might be close once again at the wall. Center fielder way off by a good couple feet as the runner is advanced to second and third. Pitcher at the plate. So runner scores now to make an 8-0 ball game with 2 outs.
Yeah, heads up play by Seaman just to get another out on the play. throwing it to the short way to third. Akrana keeping the rally rolling, getting another hit with the leadoff hitter here.
Yep, and now with the batter come up, we have now the winning run on base already. As this is an 8-0 ball game. As right fielder goes back for that one and catches it for out number 3. So another big inning here from the Femme Fatales to expand their lead by 8 now. And if you're the Swashbucklers, you need a big inning.
I was gonna say this is where the Bucklers need to really buckle down and maybe not a big inning right off the bat. Start to chip away. It's only the top of the 6th, and this was the best offense in the AAA all year. He has the ability and the patience to get it done. You just can't give away cheap at bats. We'll see how he approaches it. Oh no, we've got a disconnect. Ay ay ay.
Uh-oh.
All right, we'll get this sorted out here with the players real quick. Hang tight with us. We are going to message them both on Discord. It looks like we have the Fatales disconnect here, but we can get a resumption going here shortly. So if you guys will hang tight for a few moments, we'll have some more action for you. Sorry about that. This will happen from time to time. All right, we return to action here. We are in an 8-0 state, 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. So this is C-Man getting a single with his leadoff hitter.
Now batting, the right
He's down
fielder,
8-0 in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Chris Cannon looks at a couple pitches and it's 1-1. Then he flips that one to the outfield. It could be playable. Chronicles does dive for it and it misses. So this is a run scoring opportunity now for C-Man. It looks like he'll get around with Captain Crook. Good speed there, and that'll be his first run of the ball game. It's technically now 8-1 in favor of Chronic Lies.
So just to confirm, they're playing 3 innings, correct?
Yeah, they're playing. I guess you would say 3 2/3, or yeah, 3 2/3, or 2
Right.
2/3, if my math is correct. Yeah, we are resuming after a disconnect. Fatales were up.
Don't forget to
Looks
grab
like we have a
the
pause here. Let me
glove,
check on the players.
strike it with some
Yeah.
smart play and feel like a pro.
So we have to wait just a moment.
Sorry, a bit of confusion with the players. Just give me 1 minute here.
Chumpton, performance sports equipment for home security. Order now and get 2 free tins of pine cones.
Ooh, that was hit hard into right field. And just like that, we got a 2-run shot now. Swashbucklers down only by 5 now in the top of the 6th on the 431 footer. And now the Kiwi Tanner once locked in, now she's tense. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties, as we're gonna have to actually just hold up just a little bit more here as start to switch stadiums
Oh,
in
we got
just a
El
moment.
Viejo again, didn't we?
Yep. So I'll have to switch here just a moment.
Yeah, just a quick recue. The players are ready. They're just going to get into the game in a 8. It's going to be, again, apologies for the delay, but it's going to be an 8-0 state when we start. Seaman's going to have his relief pitcher make the bunt and make the out, and then we're going to go from there as if it's the top of the 6th inning, just for time purposes. Nobody wanted to bunt across 8 runs here while we're still alive. So after the issues were cleared up between both players, we should be good here as long as we get Sakura Hills.
Yep, and it should be on the bounce back. So assume that the score right now is 8-0, and we're in the 6th inning with 1 out.
And we did get Sakura, so we are about to get ready here for the action. The resumption, game number 2 here. Chronicle has already jumped out to the 1-0 lead in the series tonight after that big 3-1 victory in game 1. So this huge lead in game 2's resumption, it's got to be big.
Yeah, and we saw last time the or not last time, but before the little delay, that the runner was able to the Fan Patel was able to score 8 runs. Now, as we're able to get things started here, get ball 1. So we're back in. As almost hard into the outfield, this one will be close, just shy of warning track 4 out number 2.
Yeah, we saw in that earlier false start where Seaman was starting to hit the ball pretty hard, and he's starting to settle in on 8-5. A couple big hard hit balls here to start off his inning. He's got 2 outs and now a runner on.
Yeah, before we saw fitness. Looks like the runner old hammy running to first. Not a good start here for the Swashbucklers. They do get on, but they sacrifice one of their top hitters.
Chumpton, performance sports equipment for home security.
Ooh, runner goes now, going for second, just in time save. So now we got a run on second with 2 outs now. RBI man activated. As also hard to third baseman makes the tough dive, isn't able to stop it, or not stop, does stop it, but isn't able to catch it. As now we got runners to the corners with 2 outs here. Kiwi Tanner looking to get out of a jam, or potential jam. And looks like she wills, throws it to first for out number 3, so no runs scored here. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it is 8-0.
Yeah, jams Kiwi Tanner trying to get out of that jam. Jams the hitter off the hands, gets that easy grounder. It was a dangerous situation for the Swashbucklers, but still unable to score. So we stand now at 8-0, bottom of the 6th.
We go to the top of the first now. Sorry, not top of the first. Bottom of the first. But either way, that's wrong. But disregard that, as now it's a 1-2 count. And that was popped into the outfield. It looks like Crook will get under it for out number 2. Next up is Zoe Toblum. Hits someone hard into the outfield. Looks like it'll get between left and center field, so that'll be an easy double. And now there's runner on second with 2 outs now. The winning run at bat.
Yeah, this would be big for Chronic just to be able to score and put it away here.
And it looks like there will be no put away this inning, as that one's caught for round number 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 inning makes it 8-0 going to the top of the 7th. As that one's grounded between first and second. Second baseman makes a dive just in time, throws it to first for out number 1. Good dive there. And now we have Buck Snatcha next. As he hits one hard into foul territory. And Tanner throws to first for out number 2, so nice catch there from the pitcher as Smokey Flintlock comes in now. As that one's popped into the outfield, and looks like second baseman gets in time for out number 3. So a quick 1, 2, 3 inning as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Femme Fatales still lead 8-0. As I would say, hard to third baseman for out number 1. Next
That's-
up, Tatum Hollow.
Yeah, that screwball way missed was a stinger. Big play by Seaman just to catch it, even though it was hit right at his player.
Yeah, definitely could have been dangerous there. But now there's a runner on first with 1 out. Ball 1. Ooh, that one's hard into the outfield. Runner is gonna, looks like this could very well be another run here. As runner heads home, that'll be easy. Two-run double play. 1-run double. Now the winning run is on base, with and score being 9-0. Also hard into the outfield. Center fielder is reaching back for the one. This may be it. Oh, just barely catches, stops it from going over the fence. Runner heads for third, but isn't able to really go home. So, runner, the winning run at third now. Turner right, rattled.
Yeah, and there it goes. Kiwi Tanner, the starter, who was pitching a complete game. Chronic with the chance to put it away.
And looks like he does. So see the Femme Fatales are able to come away there with the mercy rule domination of the Swashbucklers. Final score, I want to say off the top of my head, 12-0. Just an incredible play from the Femme Fatales today. Being able to lock it down game 1 and just exploding here in game 2 with their offense. What do you say, Dwayne?
Yeah, let me get my camera fixed here for you real quick. But yeah, that was absolutely dominant from the Femme Fatales. Like you said, 12-0 off the back of that 3-run home run after the 8-0 start. Thank you guys for being patient through the disconnect. Really, really just exciting stuff to see from Chronic Lives coming out as the underdog in a series and then getting it done, winning the first 2 games. So real big shout out to Chronic. And going forward, it's going to be exciting what happens on Wednesday. I mean, Seaman's going to really need to respond. He looked really good on the mound to start off in game 1. Game 2, he really just seemed to let it slip, and then the offense wasn't there.
Yeah, I think the 85 ego adjustment has been a bit tough here for Seaman and his swashbucklers. He may have to, he just got to be able to come back at it in games 3 and 4, whenever that may be. And yeah, the Femme Fatales, great job to them. Swashbucklers, you just gotta fight back now, down 2-0 in a 7-game series.
Yeah, and you feel for him having to fight back a little bit after that disconnect too. When you're already down, it's just it's tough to spend the extra time on stuff like that, and we have to all work together to kind of sort it out. It got a little bit confusing there, so thank you guys for waiting through it with us, and thank the players for going through it with us here on Prime Time, because we put this on for everybody to sort of enjoy, and it sucks to kind of stop in the middle and have to deal with things like that. But we got it done in the end, and Chronic Lives, like we said, able to put it away. He was pretty much on his way to that victory. Many would consider, I think, with that 8-0 lead at the disconnect. But anything can happen, as we've seen in the XBL. All these players are such a high caliber, and that's what makes the playoffs so exciting. So we'll see what happens. It's Wednesday night for these two on their resumption. That's going to be with Weaver for Prez and GTM before that. Starting their semifinal, so that'll be really, really exciting as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see both of those matches, whether it be commentating or just simply watching. And yeah, we'll have some XBL action, some AAA action, both increased ego, so you never know what can happen.
Yeah, and I think there's a decent chance we're going to be back later tomorrow night around 9 p.m. Eastern. Just have to check back in with Luke Archer on the resumption of his series with Ashnod. Otherwise, that'll be pushed to later in the week. But a huge week, once again, of XBL baseball. All semifinal action starting to come together and really get rolling. One more AAA quarterfinal that should be on its way, hopefully, over the next 24 hours. So it's go time here. And before we go tonight, Hummus, is there anything you'd like to add? I mean, we had a really fun cast tonight.
Yeah, no, nothing much you need to add here. So yeah, thanks for having me on, Dwayne.
Yeah, anytime, man. It was great to have you in the booth, and thank you again for all of your patience to everybody. Hummus, our players, our audience. Again, disconnect sucks, so we made it through it, and we'll try to avoid those in the future any way we can, or find ways to get through them quickly. And yeah, we'll see you next time though, and we'll bring you some more fun this week. More baseball on the way. Have a safe and pleasant evening, everyone.
Peace out.